A very bright morning to all my lovely students. We are here with Subject Science Grade 3, Chapter number 4, Water in Our Lives Part 2. In the previous video, we learnt about the different sources of the water and the forms of water. In this video, we are going to learn about the uses of the water and the water cycle. Yes, a very important topic, that is water cycle. So let's go ahead. First, coming to the uses of the water. As we all know, water is useful to us in many ways. We cannot even think to start a day without water. Water is used in cooking, in gardening the plants, in bathing, in washing clothes, even for animals, even for washing your cars, for drinking. So we should all save water because water is useful to us in many ways. Uses of the water, you can see drinking, washing hands, brushing teeth, bathe, cooking, watering plants. So these all are the uses of the water. Yes, can you see a lady giving water to the plants and a boy is drinking water. So you should save water as water is useful to us in many ways. Now coming to the next topic is water cycle. Yes, today you will understand what is water cycle, the important part of our life. So I'll be explaining you with stepwise. Let's go ahead. Now, can you see this picture? There are four processes going on. First one is the evaporation, condensation, precipitation and the collection of the water. Yes. So, let's understand stepwise what does water cycle consist of. The first question is, what is water cycle? Water cycle is a continuous process in which water changes from one form to the another. This cycle includes four steps: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection. You saw in the previous slide? Yes. So these all four steps are included in the water cycle. The first step is evaporation. That means the conversion of water from a liquid form into a gas form. Yes, the gas form is water vapor. And how does it get converted? Due to the heat of the sun. The water is converted from liquid into the gas form. As you can see at your home also, when you boil the water gets converted into gaseous form. So the sun evaporates water from the ocean, lakes, seas and rivers, and the evaporated water changes from a liquid form into the water form, that is the gaseous form. So that is called evaporation. This process is called evaporation. Coming to the next step is condensation. What is condensation? The transformation of water vapor back into the liquid water by cooling is called condensation. Yes. So can you see, first the water got evaporated due to the heat of the sun. Now the water will transform back into the liquid form by cooling. So that is called condensation. Evaporated water is warmed and rises into the air, where it eventually cools and condenses to form clouds. When the water vapor is changed into the liquid form, it cools in the air and condenses to form the cloud formation. Next, precipitation. That is the rain form. Yes, as you can see, we have performed at home also. When you boil the water is changed into the gaseous form. Then again to the liquid water when it is condensed to form clouds into the air. The next step comes the precipitation. When clouds become very heavy with condensed water, the water is released in the form of rain, hail or snow. Can you see? We have done the practical at home also like this, and we can see the rain drop falling. So when clouds become very, very heavy with condensed water, the water is released in the form of rain. The next step is the collection. The last step, the collection of water into rivers, lakes and ocean. As you know, the water was released in the form of rain. So now the water is collecting into rivers, lakes and ocean. So this completes the water cycle. As the water is collected again into rivers, lakes and ocean, so this completes the water cycle. This cycle keeps on going in the nature and maintains the balance of water on the earth. So it's a very important part of our life because it maintains the balance of the water on the earth. So this cycle keeps on going in the nature. Can you see? Just see the virtual view of the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and then runoff means collection of the water into river, lakes, and then again the cycle will go on and on. So let's have a quick recap. What we have learned. Water cycle is the continuous process in which water changes from one form to another. Water cycle consists of 4 steps. The first step is evaporation, which means conversion of water into gaseous form. The second step is condensation, which means transformation of water vapor into liquid water by cooling. The third step is precipitation, which means that the water is released in the form of rain. The last step is the collection, that is collecting the water into river, lakes and oceans. This water cycle keeps on going and maintains the balance of water on the earth. We can use water in many ways like bathing, washing clothes, etc. So I hope you understood the concept of water cycle and how water is useful to us in many ways. We'll meet you again with the next video. Bye bye. Till then, take care.